So Juan Manuel Marquez, who last defeated Manny Pacquiao in their last fight they had, it was the fourth fight between those guys. And Marquez had already had 2 losses and a draw on his record. And the fourth fight ended up being a knockout victory for him. But recently, speaking with the media and everyone, he said that he felt like he won all 4 of those fights that he had between Manny Pacquiao. And not only did he reveal that, but he also went into details about how he received the offer from them to fight. And he said that it was possibly an exhibition, but if they were to fight, it would be a real fight. And that he doesn't know if he is going to be able to make that fight, because he knows if they get in the ring with each other, that they will try to take each other out. It wouldn't be an exhibition. It would be far from an exhibition. And in my eyes, I felt like, okay, well, that was just a dream fight he was talking about. But as he goes on to talk, he reveals that he was offered a fight between him and Manny Pacquiao, and that he had turned it down. He said, notice that they had told me they want to do an exhibition, but do you think it's going to be an exhibition with him? It will never be an exhibition. And what are the 2-minute rounds going to be? He said, we're going to each other. It's better to leave it that way. And he was offered a huge fight, man. The last time they got in the ring, Marquez ended up getting a knockout in the 6th round against Manny Pacquiao. And it was something that ended the trilogy between those guys, but it seems like they still want to get in the ring. And he had a lot of proposals recently. He said the millionaire proposals to make the 5th fight, he did not accept. Turned down millions to fight Manny Pacquiao right now, which is kind of crazy that Manny Pacquiao was opening that fight again at this stage. He's like, hey, let's pull Marquez out of retirement. But Marquez wants no parts of it. He even went as far as say, and it wasn't just that big knockout. There were 4 fights, and we won all 4. That led to that big knockout, and the Mexicans got a lot of excitement. That was a huge knockout when it did happen. But Manny Pacquiao, we know he's still active. We know what he's doing. I'm going to be honest with you. The way Manny Pacquiao has been active and Marquez has it, he doesn't want any parts of that, no matter what. And Manny Pacquiao this time is being tested. And we know that he hasn't, the last fight, we know that he didn't look like he was being enhanced by anything. A lot of people feel like he was slow. He got carried in the last fight. This would be a good opportunity if Marquez felt like he could take Manny Pacquiao out, and he's been staying in shape. Probably could be the chance you can get him on, especially even ground, because people always say that each of these fighters was possibly on something and things like that. 5th fight right now would make sense, but that's only because things in the sport have cleaned up a certain way, but it won't look the same way it did 10 or 15 years ago. It just won't happen. The way boxing is right now, the way age catches up to boxers, it's going to be a competitive fight. And for guys that haven't fought in a long time, it's not going to be a lot of action going on. Pacquiao has had action in his fights recently, but it's not like the ways the fight had gone before he fought a guy like Marquez. It just hasn't been. Not lately. But if this fight could happen, a lot of fans will tune in. But Marquez is not going to take this fight. He won't. After that knockout he had on Manny Pacquiao, if it was any other name they threw up there, Floyd Mayweather, anybody, probably even Tank, he probably would have thought about it. But knowing that he got a knockout over Manny Pacquiao, and it was a knockout that he probably won't be able to duplicate, it would just water down his victory that he had. At this time, he's just going to take his victory and stay away from Manny Pacquiao for the rest of his career and not even entertain it. They try to throw some boatload of money at him just to get that, get that vision out of a lot of people's heads by having the 5th fight. But Marquez just won't give him the opportunity to do it, which is smart. You take what you can get and you hold on to it, because it looks like that victory over Manny Pacquiao was still something that's affecting Pacquiao or others around Pacquiao, because they wouldn't entertain the thought of him jumping in the ring with Marquez right now unless it was something that still irritates them to that day. But that's all I got. Like and subscribe.